Hi, hi, my dear students and my viewers. Good morning to everybody. How are you? Fine. So you are ready to learn another new lesson, enjoying my previous lessons. So I have given some assignments too, basing on them, just to check yourself how far you have understood them. If you do them correctly, able to answer them, then our effort will be successful. And you feel you understand what I teach you. So don't neglect and always write the answer script time to time without postponing it. Right. Today we are going to learn another lesson, that is P.T Usha, the golden girl. So any of you, any idea who is this P.T Usha? What is her greatness? Have you heard at least her name? No? Okay. She is a great runner. She is the inspiration to so many women of India. In those days, women are afraid to come out of the world, to come to the outer world and participate in any events like sports. But she was the first woman to enter the sports, not only entering but also hit the peak, achieving great achievements and becoming a role model to so many women of India. Being inspired by P.T Usha, so many women come out from their places, from their homes, and they too distinguish themselves in the fields of their choices. So, not only P.T Usha, so many women are there, those who distinguish themselves in the field of their own choices. After P.T Usha, we can come across Ashwini Nachappa. She is also a great runner. She comes after P.T Usha. And we have a movie too on the history of, that means on the events, based on the life events of Ashwini Nachappa. A film is also made. Why? Because to inspire the young ones, to make the young ones that they too would become great people. And women are not inferior to men. Women are not inferior to men. They too achieve great heights if they are encouraged, if they are supported. That is proud from the lives of so many women. And you know, Sudha Chandran, she is a great dancer. She has a great determination too. How she determined to dance is, even she lost her leg because she met with an accident and her leg was amputated, cut off. But she did not stop dancing. By acquiring the artificial foot, she started dancing and won the hearts of the people all over the world. So, so many women are there, those who came out and distinguished themselves, achieved the great heights. So many people are there. That too. Among of all this P.T Usha, of course, we can't compare all them to P.T Usha. Her place is unique. First woman. She participated in various events and won so many events. There are several feathers in her cap. So, what we have to understand is P.T Usha. She was born in Kerala. She was born in Kerala. She was born in Kerala at Payoli, a small village at Payoli in Kozhikode district. At the time when she was born, nobody expects, nobody guesses that this girl will be a great runner. That this girl, this small girl, little girl, can make the name of India bright. This girl will be inspiration. This girl will be inspiration to so many. No one feels, no one expects, no one guesses. But what we don't guess happens is the fate. Who can guess? How can guess the little girl is going to create a history? None. So, this little girl was being brought up. This little girl was being brought up carefully, affectionately by his parents. She was sent to school and she is very good student. She is bright student. She is very obedient to teachers. Teachers to love her very much. But she is interested in running. She is interested in running. When she was in 4th standard, the great thing happened. The great thing happened. What is it is? What it is? She was playing in the open field among a small group of girls. Around a blind man's bluff as a part of children game. Generally, you know very well. Children play various kinds of games. So, while watching, some of the children have some skill that is noticed by some teachers, some physical educational teachers, and they encourage them. You know, Mike Tyson, the heavy boxing weight world champion, heavyweight boxing champion, world champion, Mike Tyson. Actually, he was born in a slum area where so many quarrels taken place very often in the area. Being born in that particular area, that type of areas, he used to fight among the masses. among the people of that street. So Mike Tyson also involves in those fights. Sometimes he was beaten, sometimes he beats the others. But fights are common. One day, a boxing trainer happened to watch while Mike Tyson was fighting with another man. The strokes he is giving, the strokes he is flying, he is making, attracted the trainer. There is some skill, some speed, some intensity in those punches. Being inspired by Mike Tyson, he went to that boy and asked his details. Later, he talked to his parents and informed. My dear, do you know your son has a great skill in him? Parents shocked. In which aspect? In fighting, in giving punches. If he is trained in a proper way, if he is trained in a proper way, surely he will become a good boxer. That means only the trainers can identify the skill, of particular persons. When they identify the skill in them, they never leave it. They are always try to convince that particular persons to get into that field, and they train them. They polish to their skill and make them participate in so many events, local, state level, national, and later international. So those type of persons won name and fame internationally. Though he may be poor, he may not have money, it doesn't matter. If the trainer finds the skill in some particular person related to in one aspect, he provides everything for that person and he never take rest to make him or to see him to hit the peak. So like that, Mike Tyson has emerged from a gully boy to international figure. How it happens? It is only because of that trainer finding the skill in him. It is fortunate of Mike Tyson. At the time the trainer was coming there, and he was giving punches. Identifying the skill all are happen one after another. It might be a miracle. Otherwise, what does it mean? A poor gully boy born in a slum area have become an international figure, enjoying name and fame, enjoying the riches, leading luxurious life. What does it mean? Nothing but a miracle. So many people of the world are like so. In our lesson, when coming to our lesson, P.T Usha, too the same. When she was in a fourth standard, when she was in fourth standard, when she was in fourth standard, she was playing with a group of small girls around a blind man's bluff in the open field. At the time, two eyes are watching her, the little black girl in blue skirt and white blouse. That personality, that girl attracted that man. The man keenly observing the movement of the feet of the girl, how the feet are moving skillfully with an athletic speed. Yes, the man fixed. This girl has a great athletic skill. If she is provided good training, she will be a great woman. She will become a great athlete. He feels like so. He forgot himself, watching the little girl, the cute little girl. He forget himself for some time. Time passed. He was watching only the movement of the feet of the little girl, how skillfully they are moving. How at a great athletic skill they are moving. After some time, he has waited there till the game is over. See, he not disturbed her. He never disturbed her. Immediately he enters the game and shouting at all the girls, stop, stop, stop. 1 minute you come. Not like that. So he waited as a generous person till the game is completed. After the completion of the game, the girls are ready to disperse. This little girl, black girl, who was in blue skirt and white blouse, coming slowly. Then the man calls him. The man calls the little girl. to him and asked the little girl, "My dear little girl, what's your name?" She felt very shy. She could not raise her eyes, falls her eyes on the ground, slowly raised her eyes. That means, that is the obedience of the little girl. That is the well nature of the little girl. Her gestures makes the man feel happy, pleased. He was pleased with the sense of the girl. If something proud is found, they were not quite satisfied, or they are not quite pleased with them. But here, the little girl, there is no pride in her. Just simply raised her eyes and shyly talked. The man's, she replied, she answered the man's question. "What's your name?" She replied shyly, just a little bit raising her eyes from the floor. "P.T Usha, a girl of fourth class," she is studying at the time. The man was none but the physical educational teacher of her school, named Balakrishnan. He identified a great athlete. He saw, he has seen in advance a great athlete in her. For him, now she is not looking as a little girl. He sees her future. He sees that a woman, the little girl forms into a woman and holding the cups, waving her hand as the symbol of victory. He talked to the headmaster what he noticed in that little girl. The headmaster obliged him. When this person says, when Balakrishnan says to the headmaster, "Sir, I have a great athlete. I have seen a great athlete among our students. One girl is there." Then the headmaster curiously asked, "Who is that girl? Who is that one?" Then he revealed the name of this girl, P.T Usha, class 4. "What made you think that she is a great athlete? She can become a great athlete. What makes you trust her?" He said, "I have seen her while playing, running with a small group of girls. While I was observing her, My eyes stuck to the movement of her feet at the speed of the movement of her feet. I find in her athletic skill in her feet. Later, immediately the headmaster sent her, allowed her to practice running. He trained her in a great way, with a great dedication, determination, the great dedication, determination. She participated district level event. He won in the event 100 meters, 200 meters. But at the first match, in her debut, that is a district level competition, she practiced very well, severely. But just 3 days to go, she felt injured. She got injured at her heel, but she did not get back. On the day of the competition, on the day of the event, district level event, she participated. All the spectators who gathered there in favor of P.T Usha, they all feel that she should win. And the white bandage to her heel brought pity for her and sympathy for her. She started running with the bandage and she won the event. Later, the Kerala government announced that there will be a separate school for sports people, including the academics. Immediately she was shifted there, and there the physical education teacher Nambiar take care of this girl P.T Usha. He trained her well, and what the history is, she participated in the Asian Games. She won 4 silver medals and 2 gold medals and 4th place at 400 meters race. She won so many rewards, so many awards, so many medals because of her dedication, her determination, her perseverance. This made her to hit the peak, achieving the great place at Asian Olympics. Like that, her story is not limited to her only. Her story inspired so many people, so many women especially, and they too try. Why can't we, if P.T Usha can? An inspiration started in the women, and so many women participated later in games and sports, and they too won their name and fame. This is the story of P.T Usha. Here I give a little bit homework. Make a diary entry about P.T Usha. Thank you.